don't want to be on this.
And you don't have
The
Disney.
Razorbacks line up to punt it away.
Right here.
Yes.
They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. Able to get the first one of the day away. They did have to send him out 3 times in that victory last week. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. The Tigers offense will go to work for the first time today. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort, because then he can really be at his best.
This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Now the pitch. Makes it past the marker. Open space at the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option?
And the big play starts with the quarterback making the right decision, getting the defense to come to him, pitching the football, and Jesse, the running back, catches it and does the rest.
He does, and he also had good blocking downfield, too. Some of those receivers outside helping him out, but, man, with his speed when he's on the perimeter, the options executed that well, it is virtually impossible to stop.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. That drive took no time at all. A couple of plays and finished it with a long run for the touchdown. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Find some fresh air. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to...
Turning it on! He has the first and still on his feet. Oh, and he not only gets the ball back, he's also got enough for the first down. They've got it at the 37. It's first and 10. Dropping back, it's Green. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Pratt. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. A first and 10 for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The Razorbacks started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. The give to the right. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
It's Scooby.
From the gun, wants to pass.
No, man. Get the fuck out of here.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches.
Stupid.
And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. And the play will stand as the replay booth just doesn't
Did
really
you
double
hear
checking to make sure.
It's the penalty
Extra point here would tie the game.
Not when my phone gets destroyed by there's a penalty. Mr.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, it has gone final in the ACC, a matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Louisville found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage Cardinals football today. Those Cards fans won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Never know what can happen when two good teams face off, but even the most plugged-in ACC fans have to be surprised by this one, fellas.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. Quickly out to the tight end. Guys, let's chat a little big picture, Auburn. At this point in the season, you're probably in if the playoff starts today, but it doesn't. A long way to go, and the margins will be extra thin from here on out.
No, because if the season ended today, you're basically right on the cusp outside of the top 5, so you need to keep winning. You need to keep the intensity up, playing with a sense of urgency for the second half of the season, David. I think that's a massive key for this team.
And it's so hard with young kids, 17, 18, 19, 20 years old, to get them to continue to focus on the game in and game out. Not the rankings, not down the road. That'll be the challenge down the stretch.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the first.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Did you notice
And they'll
that
spot it at the 45. That's good enough for a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Goes to the option. Now the toss.
It's a veteran defense. They've seen option before. They were prepared to see it in this game, and you're seeing it on that play right there. Everybody doing a great job with assignment football, staying in their gaps, accounting for anyone who can have the football. They were ready for the pitch guy that time. They're able to make a quick stop.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
What does
Well, you're
C's
making a
mean?
positive out of
C's?
it. And that time,
They
quarterback,
took it.
nice job buying time. He's trying to throw the football downfield. Nothing there, so instead of throwing it away and getting the incomplete, just get what you can get and make this next down more manageable.
And the Tigers come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. He'll try to do it himself. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down. They've got it at the 40.
And these are the ones that they just add up, and they're so frustrating for a defender. Trust me, I'm a defensive guy. It's just annoying. You get him in third and medium. They're going to pass the football. You play the pass well. But man,
Looks
does
like
he
a
have a good
movie.
feel, and he just pulls it down. And it's almost like he knew exactly where he had to get. Smart scramble. Nice job getting the first down.
Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Grabbed over the middle. It's Cobb. Good pick up, a little bit short of the sticks.
Oh my goodness.
The Tigers really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Entertaining first quarter, and we are all locked up after one as we take a quick look at some stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch
Go
pass.
get the ball. Go get.
They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28.
Go get the ball. Go
The
get
Tigers
the ball.
pounded the
Go
run
get
to
the
move the
ball.
sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it from the gun. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Zings it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it up.
Oh no.
Defense falls on the
Fuck out of here. Hell.
You just wonder
Open
about
your
this guy's
eyes.
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth the chance to have another look. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way.
They stole. They stole.
This crowd knows they
It's
have
not
to
by
bring it in
itself.
big moments,
Okay.
and one of those has arrived. Looking for a man, it's
And
Daniels.
George come from store.
Fires on the move. Oh, they really could have used that patch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down.
This offense put together a really good drive, man. Like, that was a good drive, but third down in the red zone, and the field starts to shrink. They really struggle to try to find a play to get someone open.
Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Auburn comes to the line with a first and goal. Powers forward. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn!
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming into this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
And the PAT gives him a 14-7 lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll move the wide receiver. With jet sweep pass. And he'll pick up one. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. Palmer, I bet you would have loved being able to just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all run after the catch, so pretty easy for a QB.
You wouldn't have been the only All-American in this booth, David, if I were allowed to have push passes when I was playing quarterback. I'll tell you that. It is so hard to defend. It's so hard to seal that edge, especially when this guy's full speed ahead coming around the inside.
Back to throw, it's Green. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Razorbacks will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. So here comes the Auburn offense. How about that blocking up front in that running game last time as they just walked it down for a touchdown there.
And the big boys up front doing their
Right.
job. Opening holes, the backs making plays, everything on the ground on that first drive worked.
And we know that this is the identity this coaching staff wants from this team. They want to be the most physical team on the field. Let's see if they can keep it up.
To the ground with the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, this defense obviously knows they have to be able to stop the run now in the second half if they're going to win this game. You wonder if they were able to make some tweaks and some adjustments at halftime, maybe getting some more bodies close to the line of scrimmage to give themselves a chance to come back in this game.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. And he got just enough of that one. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
Looking downfield, it's Green. How about that sweet footwork along the sideline? It is a catch. The Razorbacks will punt it away on fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. They go to the ground. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. And the running game has been disastrous on the last couple of plays. They'll try to salvage the drive on third down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. They get him on the ground at the 33-yard line, but the interception, the turnover, has given this offense a great shot. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. A quick pass to the left. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Line getting set on second down. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Now on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll try the left side. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Got to get to the line quickly for this third down play. Back to throw, it's Green. He lofts one down the sideline. Oh, he clocked it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Well, you make big plays for your quarterback in the game. You catch a touchdown pass, he's going to look your way again, often, downfield like they did right there. But
I'm
give the
trying to
defense
stop
credit,
this
forcing
up
an
while the
incompletion.
score is out.
They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but
That
the
is so
offense set
fast.
up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line.
Watch.
Wants to go up top on first down. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make
That's
the
a good
connection.
trick.
Did a nice job by the defense understanding who their go-to guy is. That's the guy they want to feature. That's the guy they want to feed with good reason. He's a great player, but a great job by the defense taking away that primary read, making sure they don't make a big play.
Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Offense trying to keep him off balance on 1st and 10. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down. And the Tigers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give out of the gun. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. The Tigers lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. At the 35, he's got room. Give him 96 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. The Tigers kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Here comes the heat. Did the work himself. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a first down. All the way down to the 15-yard line. It's 1st down. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. To the air, it's Daniels. Got it! He gets it in! Touchdown, Tigers! They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all in 1st half, running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
On the run from inside his own
You know
5.
that you're gonna
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll give it to the back. He'll get a fresh set it down, stopped at the 31-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air on 1st down. He's going to throw deep right side. The pass falls incomplete, and that's how we'll finish this half. 1st half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A 1st half that saw a little bit of everything there in Fayetteville.
watch this.
And how can we begin
whoa.
our analysis of that 1st half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust its strategy, he could be headed towards a career day.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Stop playing with it. Drink it.
Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Oh my
Give
God.
the defense credit, watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver, different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Quick toss. Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third
Yeah,
down
I'm
stop.
going for it.
And I like what this offense did. They run the option. They're good at it. They read it. They run the pitch. They get some positive yards. But more importantly, they set up a fourth and really short. They're successful in these situations most of the time.
Makes the grab. He's got a first down.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got a man. It's Singleton. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. And the Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Got it in the middle. It's Thompson. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. So now it's second and long. To the air. It's Daniels. Lets it fly.
Oh,
And it'll be incomplete. He got on the move trying to make something happen, but just couldn't find a man.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, he wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
He's piled up 112 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. Pulls it in. It's Cobb. Makes the grab almost to the first down marker, but a good pickup on that one.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. He's guided out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 6-yard line, and this defense has to be reeling.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job. Nice play call by the offense.
He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
Down here near the goal line, you've got to be physical, and this guy's proven it today, Palmer. They've given it to him. He's put it in the end zone twice already. I'm going to keep featuring him.
So you know the defense is going to be keying him too, right? Because he's hurting them a little bit in this game already. They're going to be finding a way to try to get some penetration, anticipating this guy to touch it again.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. They'll try to slam it in. Touchdown, Auburn! And the pummeling has started.
Man, oh man, what a day. His 3rd touchdown rushing, showing you he's got a little bit of everything. And padding those stats, and all you fantasy football guys, if you have my man at running back, that's a good day.
And the extra point was good as they finished the drive. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He gets nothing, and they're staying stubborn with this running game, but at some point, you're going to have to change your thought process. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Green. On the move, he fires. He makes a catch. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. There he goes.
Man, the fuck out of here.
And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Arkansas.
Man, I am a great play
Well,
caller
look
when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners when he kicked it in gear and got the long touchdown.
How about this? A two-point conversion coming. Looking to throw. Finds his big tight end. He will not get there. Brought down at the one, and the two-point try is no good. They're set to kick it off. And you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. And the return will be dragged down. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. This drive will start at their own 27-yard line. The give to the tailback. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Gets it out to the 40-yard line. Give him 5 on that one.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
The Tigers can really attack on this second and short. They'll run the option. Fights off a defender. Turning on the
That's
jets.
me, dog.
And he put
Red
his
was
foot
going
in the
to
ground
kill
and turned
him.
it upfield and turned it into a big play. Great decision to keep it.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll keep it on the ground. They're there to stop him at the 21 after a pickup of 2.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over. Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. Makes the grab. It's Clapp. And that defense is all over that one. No room to run after the catch. Let's see what they've got on second down.
Oh, gosh.
He'll do it himself. Shakes off the defender. Showed off just about every move in the book, except the forward move. Stopped for a short gain. The Razorbacks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. Looking for a man. It's Green. Rushes on him. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Firing to the right, complete. Ball down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line with a new set of downs.
It's on the ground.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Razorbacks want to crank the tempo.
A nice job being gapped sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. Nope.
And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. Bounced right back to them. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
That's my screen. Oh.
There he goes.
Fuck that.
Touchdown, Razorbacks. Oh, that may be it. And then score.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on... Oh, he's got some space. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give, and tick, 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 tick. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock.
Oh, big, you motherfucker.
The defense grabs the football, and there he goes. Flying down the left side.
It's a big mountain to climb, but the defense helping themselves out by getting that takeaway. They're going to need a few scores now, but you needed something positive to happen. You needed the momentum to shift, and I think the defense just did that by getting the takeaway.
Back to throw, it's Green.
What? That's a open.
That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down.
I need to
Back to pass. Oh, they're after him. Gets away. Here on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the end zone. That will take us to the 2-minute timeout, and not much time left for this offense to put together a miracle. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from 33 yards out. He splits the uprights. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten. Oregon has some work to do, but go against this team at your own risk. The program who played in the first ever CFP championship is always a threat to come back. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Wisconsin. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up.
That's one thing this defense takes a lot of pride on. They like tackling the catch, and they like being around the ball. That time, he was in proximity to knock that thing loose. Nice physical play.
So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. And that is no good. After the missed field goal, still an 8-point game, and guys, more importantly, still a one-possession game. They'll try to put a drive together starting from the 36. To the air, it's Green. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
Hey, listen, it's hard for an offense. When you're trailing late in the game, you've got to throw to get back in. The defense already knows it anyway. On top of that, you've got this weather that you have to deal with. These conditions are not conducive to playing pitch and catch. This is a big uphill battle for this offense.
Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Works the middle.
And I think the defense doing a really good job of understanding this is late in the game. It matters. Taking away the sidelines, taking away the middle of the field, making him kind of check the football down, go through his progressions, and make that clock tick.
Man, you know the defensive coordinator on that play was holding his breath, because in the 4th quarter, you got one of the fastest players in the game going deep on you, and that's going to be a helmet sticker for somebody. Like, forcing an incompletion against that guy, that's incredible.
It's complete to the left. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
But he's down.
Wants to throw on 1st down. A shot for the end zone. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the 4th quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. They're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best, and that time they were able to force an incompletion.
Grab near the marker. It's flat. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
I told him it was that.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming.
Down.
Yeah.
Trying to move him
Watch
on the counter.
video.
He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. They'll hurry to
Watch
the line
it
here to
until
try
I
to
do
get off
ding
that 3rd down play.
Watch it.
Here's the pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Scanning the field. It's Green.
What kind of head is that?
They get to him as he throws. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive. So here comes the Auburn offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive. He's productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
How much fun was that one? I mean, you just dream of having games like that every time you go into the booth. I'll watch those two teams.
Oh,
Get your gummy while you're down there. No, get your gummy while you're downstairs. Take your gummy first. Did you get your gummy? Your mom gave it to you? How did you get it?
I did it by myself. Lemon?
You have one.
Okay. We're gonna start together.
Well, unstick them. Just,
Picking this one because the thing's
okay. Trying to put the phone up anyway and get ready to lay down for bed.
okay.
21 minutes. Yeah.